Macpherson 1, Swindon Supermarine 0. I thought the second half especially could have got a few more, but it's an important 3 points nonetheless. Your thoughts after that game?
I think you're right on that one. I think it was a bit of a breeze out there, and I think they're a team that obviously works hard on their set pieces. So first half was going to be difficult, defending such a good ball in the box. I felt that we could have done better to prevent some free kicks in and around the box. And I think second half we did that quite well. Boys listened. I think you're right. I think we're probably disappointed we haven't scored more tonight. We've got in some good positions. I'm not saying we've worked the keeper desperately, but we've got in some really good positions to which we should be doing better from. I believe. But at the end of the day, we've come away with a victory against a really tough side and a well-respected side with a good manager there. I don't know how the result's gone, but I just said to me, no, all they can do is what they can do. That's all they can influence, and we'll just move on to Chesham, which is another tough one, and just try and do our best for that one. But I'm delighted with them tonight because it wasn't an easy game. They had to stand up and be countered at times, had to defend their box really well in the first half. And in the second half, when the game opened up a little bit and broke for us a little bit, I'm disappointed that we haven't actually come away with maybe a 2-0 or even a 3-0. But, we'll take it and move on.
I thought Connor Lee especially was excellent tonight. I think he's really thrived in the last few months, considering he's been playing as a right back and he's signed as a left back, maybe left wing back. You must be pleased with how he's been performing in recent months.
Yeah, listen, he's doing really well, but I've just actually said to him walking up the tunnel there that you've got to remain grounded. He's still learning his trade, and he's still and he's learning it really well. So we see improvements week in, week out. This is a player that came up from step 5. So in respect of what he's doing, I'm really pleased with him. I think he's making really good progress. The key is for him is that he needs to remain grounded. He needs to just keep doing what he's doing, reprogram himself and go again for the next game, understand what he's doing really well, and he's doing a lot well, and understand what he needs to do better at. And we'll help him work with that on training nights. But effectively, he's, all in all, it's been a really, really good run of form.
We're back here on Saturday afternoons. We host Chesham here in Court. Your thoughts out of that game?
Listen, Chesham's going to be really, really tough. It's not, you say looking forward to it. Yeah, of course you do. You look forward to it. I said last week, I think that, I look forward to welcoming teams of the stature of Swindon and Chesham. Bracknell's coming up because we play that underdog tag very well, and no one will expect us to go and beat Chesham on Saturday here. And we look forward to it. I'm not, as I said to you last week, I'm not saying we're looking forward to it because we think we definitely, the boys are going to have to work desperately hard. They're going to have to be absolutely organised in respect of what we're doing, and we'll do our homework. But what I'm saying is, these boys I know will give me 100%. They do it every single week. There's never a time when I come off the pitch and I think, do you know what? Even if they've not maybe played as well as they would have hoped, that they haven't given it everything. So I know on Saturday they'll give it everything. They'll have a really, really good go at it. If we're good enough, we're good enough. If we're not good enough, we'll shake the management team at Chesham's hand and wish them all the best in their run for the playoffs.
And finally, I'm sure you've seen tonight the few banners behind your dugout. I'm sure. How important do you feel the fans are at the club? We're growing fan base. You see the new banners, see more fans coming in now.
It's it's relatively it is unheard of here, to be honest with you. And I've seen one with my face on it, which is unfortunate, to be honest with you. But no, look, we spoke about the raising of money earlier in the season as being a first and unprecedented at this club. And we're now getting that, we're seeing slowly a trickle of fans. We're not renowned for having big support. So actually what you do is you actually notice it more. You actually notice it more when you start to see fresh faces coming week after week. And for us, that's brilliant because, we're an unfashionable team and we're not a town, we're not linked to a town. And, you look at people and you hopefully they appreciate what the boys are doing out there because, long may it continue. And if we keep 2 or 3 coming each week, then by this time next season we might have 150 in the crowd. Who knows? So it's really good.